Welcome back to Becoming a Rich Artist. Today I'm going to be focusing on trying to develop a plan for how I'm going to learn, because I don't want to keep going through these days and not have clarity on what I'm doing. If I know what I'm doing, then I can actually learn more in the long run, so it's better to get this out the way. So far, the past month, I've only focused on heads, but I know that I need to do heads more. I need to practice. This is probably the hardest part for me, is knowing how to learn, because there's so many different aspects to learning how to draw that I don't even know what to approach first. Of course, there's anatomy and stuff, but it's like, how do you break that down? Which do you practice first? How much do you practice it? When is it the right time to move on to the next one? It's a lot of issues with how to practice. That's why I kind of just focused on heads, because I know I can just focus on each part, like the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the head shape, and then put it all together. But even with me going through that over the past month, I still don't know how to make it look proper. So it's like, do I keep doing that or do I move on? A lot of issues with practicing and how to practice. So yeah, I don't know. I might just try something and then stick to that for a while and see how it goes. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna try, is studying one thing. So study one thing every day. So yesterday I was drawing and I noticed that I could not draw hair to save my life. So if I study that, then I could do that for maybe a couple days and then see my improvements. So I could just study one thing. This is basically a daily routine that I'm making. So study one thing, then I can do figure drawing, because I need to do that, because I will always need to figure draw no matter what. It's another thing I can do daily. So I don't want to add too much to the studying part. I want the rest to be kind of like routine practices. So there's figure drawing. I could draw shapes, but that kind of gets redundant after a while. I could draw from life, possibly, because that's a bit easier on my mind and I'm kind of just copying something. I could have study one thing but then draw a head. There's a lot of different ways I could attack this. Maybe I should just keep it simple for now. Study one thing. I could do this pretty intensely, studying that one thing every day, and then just do figure drawing on the side, because I'm not going to do any anatomy for the body yet, because I still want to focus on the head so far. So yeah, just finish that. We'll just start with this. So every day I'm going to just study one thing, and then I'll just do figure drawing after. Figure drawing, gesture drawing, both of those. So today I'm going to start with hair then. And how I would approach this studying would be breaking it down, but there's so many hairstyles. It's not like the eye where you can break down into different shapes and stuff. I'd have to start maybe with some simple hairstyles and get more complex, because I'm sure they all have something in common. So hair today. All right, I'm gonna look for reference photos, and then I'll be back. So when they were saying ribbons, I thought, I don't know what I was thinking honestly, but they literally mean like ribbons, like strands of hair that look like a ribbon, which I need to actually, it's probably what I should practice first, honestly, but I'm gonna just try to go straight into it and see what happens. I'm noticing this art journey is very trial and error. I guess a lot of things are anyway. So yeah, I'm just gonna go head first into it and see what happens. I barely made this head right, but it's just a placeholder for me to make this. So this hairstyle, I'm gonna find the hairline first. Something like that. And the part is like right there. It already looks a little wacky, but let me finish it out. Finish out the outside outline. This reference has a lot of loose strands. Okay, doesn't, the shape at least looks similar. The details need a lot of work. Well, I do need to put the inside details to suggest the shape. But yeah, the shape looks similar to his hair, so I'm not upset with that. But yeah, I'm gonna honestly think I shouldn't worry about the hair yet, because there's some fundamentals such as the ribbon thing and also just the head in general where I'm still struggling. I should probably attack those first before I do something this complex, because it's just gonna make my life more difficult. So tomorrow I'll figure out what I should study for tomorrow and focus on that really heavy, so I can make my life a lot easier with this more complex stuff. Because I definitely don't want to make my life harder than it needs to be.